your English podcast.
Okay, so picture this. You're standing at a checkout counter. You could be in London or New York, wherever.
Mm-hmm.
You're holding a shirt, and there's a line of like 3, maybe 4 impatient people behind you, checking their watches.
Oh, that's the worst.
It is. And you just want to ask one simple question, maybe about the return policy, but your mind just goes completely blank. You freeze.
Oh, I know that feeling so well. It's that frozen moment. It's almost a physical thing, isn't it?
It is.
It's not that you don't know the English. It's just the stress disconnects your brain from your mouth. All those grammar books feel miles away.
Exactly. But here's the thing, and this is what we're going to unpack today. Stopping that freeze isn't about more studying. It's about a specific kind of brain training, a physical habit that makes English automatic.
Physical habit, I like that.
And by the end of this deep dive, we're going to give you that exact technique plus the survival kit of phrases you need so you never ever feel awkward in a shop again. Welcome back to your English podcast. My name is Alex.
And my name is Nina.
We are so glad you're here. Today we're doing something a little different. This is for anyone who feels like they know a lot of English on paper.
Right. But when real life happens, it all just sort of disappears.
Yeah. So if you're getting ready for a trip, or maybe you've just moved to an English-speaking country, this one is for you.
And we're going to promise you 2 things. First, we'll show you how to build a listen and repeat routine that actually changes how your brain processes language.
And second, we're going to hand you a master list of shopping phrases, for transactions, returns, deals. So you can walk into any store feeling completely confident.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, so first things first. Let's look at why your brain freezes in the first place and how a simple routine can fix it. I mean, why is it we can pass a written test but fail at the checkout counter?
Well, it really comes down to processing power.
Processing power.
Yeah. When you don't have a routine, speaking takes a huge amount of active, conscious effort. You're standing there translating in your head.
Right. You're thinking about verbs, sentence structure.
All of it. The cognitive load is just too high. You're not really speaking. You're just decoding.
It's like trying to run a modern video game on an old computer. It just crashes.
Exactly. That's a perfect analogy. So the goal is to stop translating and start automating.
Automating. I like that.
We want to move English from the, conscious analysis part of your brain to the automatic habit part. The same part that knows how to ride a bike.
And you do that through small daily efforts, right? Not cramming for 5 hours on a Sunday.
You've got it. It's about the 15 minutes you do every single day.
I love that. And let's get practical because I know people love tools. To build this routine, you don't need some fancy app. You need old school stuff.
Yeah.
A timer, a planner,
Okay.
and good old-fashioned pen and paper.
Pen and paper, why? That seems a bit counterintuitive.
Because it's about data. It's accountability. When you physically write down, I practice for 20 minutes, you create this visual chain of success. It stops being magic and starts being a system.
That makes sense. But before we even get to speaking, there's a big trap a lot of learners fall into, isn't there?
Oh, yes. The input problem.
You have to get enough quality input before you can expect good output. You need to hear the rhythm of the language before you can, dance to it.
You need to flood your brain with the sounds. But, and this is the key, just listening isn't enough, is it?
Not at all. There's one specific way you have to listen if you actually want to speak.
And that brings us to the core method we want to teach you today.
The listen and repeat method.
So let's talk about this method that changes everything. Listen and repeat. And I want to be really clear here because this isn't speak with me or like a dialogue practice, right?
Oh, and that's such a crucial distinction. Speak with me as a conversation. It's high pressure. Listen and repeat is different. Some people call it shadowing.
Shadowing,
You're
okay.
just listening to a native speaker and copying them.
Exactly. Sound for sound, pause for pause.
So you're basically an actor. You're mimicking their performance, not worrying about grammar rules. Precisely.
Yeah.
And the benefits are huge. First, memory. When you physically say the words, your brain connects the concept to the muscle movement.
And it's not just the words, it's the music of it all.
Yes, the intonation. English has a melody, you know? Ups and downs, stressed words.
Yeah.
When you shadow, you learn that music. You stop sounding so robotic.
I think the biggest benefit, though, has to be confidence.
Oh, 100%. Think about it. If you've said a phrase 50 times in your bedroom, your mouth has the muscle memory.
So when you're in that stressful checkout line,
You don't have to build the sentence. Your mouth just does it. It comes out automatically.
I know you actually use this yourself. How do you fit it in? Because everyone says they don't have time.
I turn dead time into fluency time. When I'm walking the dog or on the subway, I've got my headphones in, I listen to a phrase, and I just kind of mutter it under my breath.
Oh. So you might look a little crazy.
Who cares? You're getting fluent.
I love that. So here's a question for everyone listening. Just take a second. Think about your day. Where's your 10 minutes of dead time? Your commute? Washing dishes?
That's your new classroom.
So we have the method, we have the routine, now we need the content. What are we actually repeating?
Well, let's put it into action. Let's
Yeah.
apply this method to one of the most common high-pressure situations.
Shopping.
I love using shopping for practice. It's so repetitive. Every transaction is basically the same script.
It's predictable. And it's low stakes. If you mess up, you just walk out of the store.
But if you succeed, you get that little dopamine hit of, I did it. It's a great confidence booster.
And the number one rule here is keep it simple.
Oh, yes. You don't need complex sentences. Simple and clear is always, always best.
Okay, let's break down the essentials. The absolute basic. How much is this?
Simple, effective. But let's say you're buying clothes, you need to know.
You have a different size? Or, can I try this on?
Can I try this on is so important. But what about when you can't find what you're looking for? That's always so frustrating.
Don't just wander around. Ask. Where can I find the electronics section? But what if the shelf is empty?
The dreaded empty shelf. You can ask, do you have this in stock?
Or, if you want to sound a bit more natural, you could ask, when will this be back in stock?
That's a great one. Or even better in the modern world, can I order this online?
That is a pro tip. If they don't have it, see if they can ship it to you. And speaking of travel and shipping, if you're finding these phrases useful for your next trip, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our travel-specific deep dive. We're going to cover airports and hotels next.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
But for now, let's stay in the store, because we have to talk about the part that makes everyone, well, a little nervous.
The money talks.
Yep. Payment.
Okay, so let's talk about something that makes a lot of learners nervous. It feels awkward to talk about money in a second language, doesn't it?
So awkward.
Yeah.
You feel like you might be rude, or you might misunderstand the total.
But you have to be brave here. I mean, it's your money.
True. So let's talk discounts. Everyone loves a deal. What's the best way to ask without sounding I don't know, cheap.
There's a bit of a nuance here. You could say, can I get a discount? Which is very direct.
A bit too direct, maybe?
Maybe. A softer way is there a discount on this? Or my favorite, are there any special offers today?
Well, I like that one. Are there any special offers today? It sounds like you're just curious.
Exactly. And don't forget specifics. Do you offer student discounts? That question can save you a good 10% in a lot of places.
Good tip.
Huh.
And what about those checkout surprises? The hidden fees.
Ugh, the worst. You can ask, is there an extra charge for using a credit card? Or a really good one is this the final price?
Is this the final price?
Yeah.
That's a power phrase. It cuts right through any confusion. Now, payment logistics. Do you accept credit cards? Is standard. But here's an advanced one for you.
Ooh, okay.
Can I pay in installments?
Oh, that is advanced for big purchases, right? Like electronics.
Exactly. Paying a little bit over time. It's really useful to know.
Okay, here's another one for people who are a bit shy. Is there a price scanner nearby?
Yes, a price scanner. Great for introverts. Okay, here is a micro challenge for everyone listening.
I love a challenge.
Next time you buy anything in English, even just a coffee, ask, do you have any specials today?
Even if you don't want the special.
Exactly. Just to practice saying the words. It breaks the ice in your brain.
That's a great idea. Low risk, high reward.
Okay, finally, what happens when things get complicated? Let's talk returns, delivery, and all that admin stuff.
This is where people really panic. You bought the wrong thing, or maybe it's broken. You need specific language here. You can't just say, take this back.
Right. So the polite phrase is, can I exchange this item? Exchange means swapping it. But if you just want your money back,
Then you have to ask about the rules. Could you tell me what your return policy is? This is a really important cultural point, by the way. Well, return policies are so different from country to country. In the US, you can return almost anything. In other places, it can be really strict. You have to ask.
could you tell me what your return policy is? Everyone, listen and repeat that one. It's a lifesaver. What about for electronics? Like a warranty.
Is there a warranty on this item? And don't forget delivery. Do you offer home delivery? How long does delivery take? All good questions to have ready.
I saw a nice one about gifts, too. Could you wrap this for me, please?
And immediately follow that with, is there a charge for gift wrapping? Never assume it's free.
Good point. Now, what if things go really wrong? You need to bring out the big guns, the nuclear option,
Can I speak to the manager?
the ultimate phrase. But maybe start a little softer.
Sure, you could try, where can I find customer service? But if you're really stuck, yeah, can I speak to the manager is the phrase that gets things done.
These phrases are like your armor. They protect you from that awkward silence. And if you know a friend who is terrified of speaking to shop assistants in English, please share this episode with them. It might just save their next shopping trip.
Absolutely. Fluency isn't magic, it's just preparation.
So let's wrap this up. We've covered a lot of ground today.
We have. I think to recap, success really comes from that routine. It's about taking the listen and repeat method and just slotting it into your dead time, your commute, your walk.
And fluency isn't about knowing every single word in the dictionary. It's about mastering the specific scripts for your life. Master the shopping script, the questions about stock, discounts, returns, and you stop translating.
And you start communicating. That's the whole point. You get to a place where how much is this just happens without you even thinking about it.
The goal isn't perfection, it's automation. That's the takeaway.
Definitely. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, tell us in the comments, what's the one phrase you always forget when you're in a shop? For me, I always forget to ask about the warranty until it's too late.
That's a good one. For me, I always forget to ask if there's a student discount.
You haven't been a student for
Hey,
years.
you never know. A little practice can't hurt, right?
Nice try.
Thank you so much for listening to your English podcast today. Keep listening, keep repeating, and see you next time.
See you next time.